We're here because Hurricane Helene came through this area and dumped almost 25 inches of water, and the effects are kind of far and wide, and so we're here to kind of catalog as much of that as possible.
We're hiking up to a spot that we found by looking at satellite imagery that looked like it was a huge blowdown from Hurricane Helene when it crashed through here.
When we get to south-facing slopes, we've seen that they really are very powerful and blow down these gigantic trees. So we can see how powerful they are, and in different parts of this area where they were the most powerful. Hopefully we can predict or know how powerful this storm was and compare it to storms that have happened in the past, storms that will happen in the future. We'll be able to create a timeline of how powerful and how great of damage these storms really do.
From what we've seen on the news so recently, floods and big natural disasters are becoming more and more common and more frequent and just bigger. And so I think there's a big field opening up in terms of natural disaster research and also recovery or hazard maps that I think this work that we've been doing this summer will kind of feed directly into, hopefully in some sort of postgraduate work.
So all these students have almost a whole year by the end of this worth of field work doing work on Helene. And it's just been hundreds of hours and connecting personally, connecting to the landscape. These students know this landscape, they know each other. It creates community, and it enables us to do some of this really hard work, especially the rigor of field work is easier if you build community first.
It really makes you appreciate the opportunity to be out here walking around, just being outside in the forest and the trees and everything, but also know that you're doing meaningful work and collecting this data that can really be used for the greater good.
The students that we have are interested in the world around them. Environmental studies is not a science degree, it's an interdisciplinary degree, and they are not just interested in they love doing this, but they want to apply it to other things as well. And that works really well for them. They all are thinking about people in this.